Hey YouTube, ProPlay Ace here. Sorry for the lack of videos I haven't been uploading lately. I've been busy with college applications and just a lot of stuff, just a lot of schoolwork. And I thought I'd do a video today on a deck profile of what I've been recently playing these last couple of weeks. Well, more likely 2 weeks to be exact. I've been playing Macro Rabbit. Reasoning behind that is because I got tired of every other deck this format, and this is probably my other option other than some weird deck. And the fact that I made it is because it was really budget. Anyway, let's go into the profile. The profile is very similar to Joe Giolondo's build that he used at YCS Tacoma. So let's get started with the profile. We got the two adorable rescue rabbits. The most scary card in the deck. Makes you win games. Next we got our vanillas. We got our 3 Caboozles and our 3 Sabersaurus. And to complement those dinos, we have our 3 Jiraguaiba. This is a macro build, so Guaiba is pretty optional. I really like it because the fact that it could run over anything, because most of these days, if you're not playing against windups, other decks take a while for them to get their engines going. So if you get this monster off first turn, you have probably a 60 to 80% chance you could kill a monster if they don't overcommit first turn. For next, we got our Tour Guide engine, the Assailant, 2 Tour Guides, and Sangan. When I have Macro on the field, I try avoiding the Sangan as much as possible, but if worst comes to worst, then I just grab the Sangan. And then for the last 2 monsters is Reapers. I was thinking about this between this and Snow Manager. I find this to be much better because you don't always draw the best types of hands with Spirit Reaper. So it lets you stall out to get your game-winning pieces. And also, if you're already in a state where you're winning and you have a macro on the field, if you attack directly, any card that this card sends to the grave will get banished. So I just thought that would be kind of so much of a little plus there. So that's pretty much for the monsters. I think it's 18, 19 monsters. So let's get onward to the spells. For our first spell, we got Triple Lance. I was kind of iffy with Triple Lance at first. I'm only used to playing 2, but I found out that the third one really helps out a lot. It makes sighting a little bit easier to do. So yeah, I do kind of enjoy Triple Lance. I probably wouldn't change it up, only because I'm playing Guaiba. Next, we're playing 2 MSTs. I really want to talk about this card because not that many decks right now are playing heavy back row other than Geargia and Windup. But with the new fish deck, the new Mermails, they really don't have that much back row other than Spiritual Water Art Owa or Awaya or whatever, and the Bisphere. So I don't know if I want to bump this up to 3 only because of that matchup, but the chance of me playing that matchup like at a locals is very slim. So I'm gonna keep this at 2 for a while and still remain inside the 3rd. But unless things changes and that deck gets bigger, then I'm pretty sure I'm going to opt the 3rd one in. Next is 2 Soul Takers. Deck has really hard problem getting over monsters 24, so that's why we play Soul Taker. Then for the 1-ups, we play our 1 Book of Moon. And then the Trinity, it's pretty much standard. The only reason why Book of Moon's in here is because, like I said, deck has trouble getting monsters over 24. So that's why the only reason I play Book of Moon, because their defense is weaker. Next for our traps, the best trap of our trap lineup to me, of course, is Macro. I feel very confident when I draw into this card, only because when I draw into this, it can really shut down a lot of decks. It doesn't have to be just the Mermails. It could be like Chaos Dragons and even Heroes. Heroes have a hard problem getting this if they don't spark it with their Gemini Spark. So it could be a really big issue later on for your opponent. Then our just standards, pretty staples. 2 Bottomless, 2D Prisons, 2 Torrential. Like I said earlier, you don't always draw the best of hands, so Torrential's there in case that ever happens. Other than that, you really don't use Torrential. The Solemn Brigade, because Solemn Brigade, and then the Starlight Road because we play so many traps. And you don't know how many times this card saved me when I go Rescue Route into either one of the 6 vanilla. They bottomless. This card is so good. It's like, I don't know. When that happens, I feel like it's a +2. It's like not even, it just that feels that great. Now for the extra decks, pretty much standard. 2 Logia and 2 Dolka. Yesterday I was at my local. They had a box tournament and I had to play against Mermails. I wasted both of these Dolkas, and I used this effect 4 times throughout the whole duel, and I was kind of sad because I could still go into another Evilzar target, and I didn't have a third Dolka, so I was kind of sad I didn't play it. But I made sure. That's why I felt like playing 3 for a while. But there's Abyss Dwellers, somewhat the same thing, I guess, against that matchup. So then 1 Pappy, 1 Utopia, 1 Maestro, 1 Pearl, and the 1 Abyss Dweller, like I was saying. It still hurts Mermail, still hurts Dark World, still a good card. And then Gaga Cowboy. I only brought him out like twice throughout the whole tournament the other day. But it's still good to be in there. It could deal quite a bit of damage to your opponent. So it's just, just that in case of situations. For rank 3, play Zen mains. 1 Levier, 1 Leviathan, 1 Temtempo. I found Temtempo to be better in this deck than any other deck that I played in, only because I don't play Compulse, I don't side Compulse, so Zen mains and Gotcha could be a problem. So this just eats the materials. The Levier, I found that I want to bump this up to 2. I have many situations where if I had a second one in the extra deck, it probably would have helped me out a lot. Other than that, it's pretty much safe. And then for the last card in the extra deck, it's the Stardust Dragon, only because we play Starlight. To be honest, Stardust Dragon doesn't really do nothing. It's more Starlight Road, just to ensure your dinos hit the field safely. Other than that, the Stardust Dragon is just really a floater to me. So that's how I feel on this deck. My extra deck's not, well, I have the extra deck, it's just that, I'm not extra, but side deck, it's just that I don't feel comfortable with it. With the side deck, I don't really use it that often, even though I could be using it more efficiently. But yeah, I don't feel confident with the side deck so far, so I don't feel like it's worth showing. So that's pretty much the deck profile. Please like and subscribe, and yeah, that's the deck profile. Thumbs it up.